working on a song '05 from Slum Village, self-titled. It really was a B.R. Gunner song because we was working on that album when the group was still intact. And T kind of heard it and was like, man, this is dope. And it went from that. We did the song, and after it was done, the band actually didn't come in to the end of the record. And then once we mixed it down, it was like, man, we need to just keep the band all the way through. So we went back and, added some more pieces on it. Bass player, keyboard player, drummer, horn section. And that's really what got me into stepping my production up, another level, and actually taking the time to, learn how to do all of that, because that's a talent in its own. Knowing when it's too much and when you're taking away from the record. So that was a very interesting record. Shout out to Hex. He was there with me the whole time we was working on that. What's coming up next from Slum and myself, we actually thinking about dropping this Volume 0 for Slum. We've been talking about it. Volume 0 is like songs that hasn't come out yet. I know everybody think they got them, but nah, you don't have everything. It's unreleased stuff from the demos that actually got Slum signed. You know what I'm saying? So that's going all the way from 94 to 97. So, we actually talking about dropping that. As far as myself, I'm working on a solo album for next year. Executive produced by Pete Rock. The reason why I got Pete is because Dylan not here. So if Dylan not here, it's the person that Dylan looked up to, Pete. So I'm getting Pete to, drop some game on me, make sure, I'm taking it to the next level. And we dropping that next year. It's called Black Royalty. So yeah, look out for that. And T3 dropping a solo album too, titled Trace. So look out for what we doing. What I've learned from Pete Rock is another way to dig for records. That's one. That's a major thing. Number two is Pete don't sleep. His work ethic is crazy. I hit Pete 3 a.m. He's still up making beats. Sending me video messages of him working on beats and this crazy stuff that he working on. So it make me step my work ethic up. I'm like, man, Pete older than me and he outworking me. I got to step my shit up. And I think that's the work ethic in New York, period. So he make time for the family, for his family. You know what I'm saying? You got to make time for your family. So, Pete is kind of showing me a balance and how to, grow older in the hip hop. You know what I'm saying? So he's definitely, giving me a new approach and, keeping my love for doing the music alive. You know what I'm saying? Where it's not just financially, I'm doing it because I actually love it. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, shout out to Pete Rock, man.
I used to always address and still address people when they say they love hip hop. And I say, well, do you love black people? And then that's met with well, what's that got to do with it? I said, well, because you're looking at something that comes out of a people with more respect than the people themselves.
What made Big L dope to me was his style, just his rhymes, just the way at any given moment he would just freestyle off the head and it rhymes, and it's just like, you didn't write that?
And when I got opportunity to be in the music business, I said, fuck it, and left all that shit. I did 3 years. My last year, I got all incompletes. It wasn't like I didn't get F's and shit. I just said, fuck it. I'm gonna go make more money than all my teachers, and fuck it.
We met Will Smith, bro, and he was like, yo, he's like, I heard you guys are from Philly. We're like, yep. He's like, are you gonna move out here? We're like, yeah. He's like, first step in the right direction. And that was it. I knew there was no fucking turning back. I was inspired by LA and I was like, fuck it, I'm gonna move to LA full time. I love Philly, but this is it.